let's look at how you can upload an entire folder on Arweave using Turbo in a very simple and straightforward way. So again, if you've seen any of the previous videos, I've used this component. Yeah, and the component is here. You have upload folder and you have the selection. And also most of the things that will happen under upload folder, because this is where our application logic will lie. So I just wrap this under try catch again. And for the error part, I just want to log the error. So starting, what we need to do is we need to initiate again the Turbo instance. And this is going to be equal to Turbo factory. And always make sure if you're on the web, you import from the web. And this is going to be the authenticated. And you also need to bring in the signer. And the signer is going to be the Arconnect signer, because I'm using Arconnect for this. But you can also use MetaMask, you can also use Phantom. And I've already shared a video about using those different wallets on the channel, so you can go and check it out. So here what I'm going to do, and this is going to be window.arweave wallet. Just like that, you already have the Turbo signer. But before we proceed, for you to be able to select a folder, you need to do some tweaks here on your input. And the trick will be to add the WebKit directory. And I save that. I try to select a file here, and this should fail. Yeah. And the reason it's going to fail is because WebKit directory, just like that, doesn't work. You need to add a string, right? You can either leave it empty or you can just either say true. So with that simple change, if I come back here, you'll see the upload is here. So I'm going to click this observe folder that contains some logos, right? And I click on upload, and this will bring my folder here, but there is nothing to see yet. And that's what we're going to work on next. I just wanted to show you that trick here with WebKit directory. So back here to our try, you're going to do const result, and this is going to be equal to await upload folder, and some things here don't need to exist. This doesn't need to exist yet. And so what we're going to do here, I think my autocomplete is playing around. Okay, we need to close this just like that. All right, so we need to create an array from our folder array, right? And we need to map that array to have each file back to a file. So file will return a file. Yep. And as easy as that, you can do the upload, and this is going to work just fine. But then let me just show you a couple of extra parameters that you can add depending on your needs. But also, if you don't need the extra parameters, this will work just fine. But again, I'm going to add data item options. Always encourage to add tags, because tags will help you search faster within using GraphQL, and also will help other applications discover your stuff faster if you add tags. So yeah, for now I'm just going to add that one tag. You can add as many tags as you want depending on what you're trying to achieve. And now the other thing here, I'm going to add events. But on upload folder, there are so many events that you need to track if you want to. And also you might as well track some of them. So I'm just going to show you all the events, and the decision will go back to you on which one you want to use, or if you want to use them at all in the first place. So the first event is going to be on file start. And this on file start takes in so many, I think 4 or 5 things here. We have file name here. We have file index, we have total files, and also we have another one that is called file size. So I can add file size here as well. And yeah, so you can decide what to do with all those parameters. For this case, I'll just log the file name, but you can do extra things if you want to. Okay, so yeah, the next one is going to be on file progress. On file progress, it's right here. Wait, on file progress, and this also will take in, I think it takes in the same parameters here. let me see. Yep. Let's leave autocomplete away. And these two don't exist here. So we're going to have file processed bytes, file total bytes, and then we're going to have step. Okay. And also you decide how to use them. For my case, I'm just going to probably log I don't know. Yeah, you can do the progress as autocomplete as suggested. I don't want to do that. I just want you to know it exists. So again, I'm going to log file name just to keep it easy. And then the next event here that you can keep track of, it's on file complete. On file complete. Yeah, I think that is spelled the way it's supposed to be. And that will take in these parameters. And again, I can log in probably the ID. Here I'm going to just log the ID. You can also log the file name if you want to, just to see how they all progress, right? So now there is also on file error. And this is going to take in some parameters. So this will take in almost the same parameters as this. So I'm just going to copy these. But last here it's going to take in error. Yep, error like that, and you can log the error or display the error to the user depending on what you want to do with that. And so let me just explain these couple of events here. They are all related to each file. Remember, a folder can have one or many files, so each file will have these events as they get uploaded, right? And so you can keep track of that. But we also have events related to the folder in general. So you can add those ones as well, and I'm going to add them just so you know, or you are aware, just so you're aware that they exist, and you can use them depending on what you want to show to your user, depending on what they're uploading. And this might come in handy if, for example, you're uploading a folder that takes a minute to upload or 2 minutes to upload. So it's always good to show that progress back to the user so that they know what's happening behind the scenes. So here we have on folder progress. Which takes in some parameters, and these are the parameters that it takes in. Let me just put everything on the same line. And so with that, you decide what you log, what you show to the user, like, and all that. Everything again is just the power of everything is in your hands as the app developer. I just want you to know that these things exist. So yeah, I can do this. So keep showing the processed files and the total files. We also have on folder error, when the folder is not able to be uploaded, and this just takes in an error. This just takes in an error, and we can log the error or display the error to the user. For now, I'm just going to display the error to the user. And the last one is going to be on folder success. And on folder success literally doesn't take in anything, but you can just say alert. I want to alert this to the user. Window.alert folder uploaded successfully. So yeah, those are the events that you can keep track of while uploading your folder. And so lastly, I'm going to log the result of this upload just so we can look at how the result is. And so with upload folder, what happens is every file gets uploaded individually, and then the result is called the manifest, and we shall see it in the result here. The manifest sort of reconstructs everything that is in the folder or every file under the folder, and it reconstructs that under one object that you can keep track of to show everything in your folder. So you're back here. I'll come and try to upload. I'll upload this observe folder, and it has 3 files. So I open it. Yep. And now if I click upload, you should see a bunch of logs happening here. Let me just clear the console. So if I click upload, and also it's going to ask me to sign every file that is getting uploaded, and this will show a bunch of pop-up from the wallet, and it's because of the rules that I set for my wallet. But you can also set your wallet rules in a way that it doesn't even require you to sign them manually because you've set them to be signed automatically. But for my case, I just enjoy signing them manually. So That's the first one. So before I even send the second one, you can see the bunch of progress that is happening here. We've uploaded one file. If I click again, you should see now 2 files out of 4, right? And you can also see the name and a bunch of other events that we set up to log there. So if I continue here, you'll see 3 files processed out of 4. And if I click here, you'll see 4 out of 4. And this is the manifest. Wait a second. You can see folder uploaded successfully. And if you look at all these logs, they show what has been uploaded at one point. So we started with the observe logo. That's 1 out of 4. Up to the last one was, 4 out of 4. It was the manifest. And so the result that comes back is this here, this big object. And so the object has file responses, and this takes in everything that was uploaded. As you can see, these are the IDs of all the files that were uploaded, and 2 of them were above 100 kilobytes. I had to pay some Winston credits. 2 of them were not. The Winston credits are 0. So all these individual files have their ID on Arweave. There is also the manifest here, and the manifest has all the paths, and this is what I was talking about. You can reconstruct the path, and you can see the IDs and the names, and also we have the manifest response here, which is the last file that you uploaded that sort of reconstructs the folder. But an interesting thing here, you can see all the paths of every file are just the same as the file responses. So if you look at the ID of this DDH, DOH or D0H, you should see it somewhere here. It's the first one, D0H. The second one is RBPY. You can see RBPY, TIB, and the last one is AH9. And so everything that is kept in the manifest is everything that was uploaded from the folder. And also, rather than logging all these events, you might as well show them somewhere as a progress, maybe in your UI, and the power goes back to you. But I just wanted to show you that all these events exist when uploading a folder. So yeah, that was it on folder upload using Turbo. The next video is going to be uploading data text on Arweave using Turbo. So watch out for that, and I'll see you there.